Guys, BlackRock wants to follow Bitcoin ETF with an Ethereum ETF. Marketing it might not be so possible. JP Morgan sees significant capital from existing crypto product pouring into new Bitcoin ETFs. And also, Grayscale, BlackRock, and Fidelity dominate spot ETF market with nearly 90% of the volume. That is insane and that is credible. Welcome to the show again. This is Crypto Be 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. My name is Ahmed Oladimeji Kazim, aka KC the Great. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you're slacking. Please support your boy. Subscribe right here, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to get a video when I upload any content regarding cryptocurrency trading, investment in general. I've got so much videos for you to learn from, for you to read. You can go through all this chat and understand how the price action, whatever you want to learn in trading. The more you watch the video, the more you get to understand what is going on in the market. But before we move on to today, let's check what is really happening on Twitter. What is trending? Like we always do, what is trending? What is trending right now? Let's check out what is trending, guys. I think we can now discuss about that. We can see Chronos is trending, USDC is trending, Bank Nifty is trending, Shiba Inu is trending. You might want to check it out for people that are looking for a cheap asset to invest in, and probably it's going to turn into millions in future. I think Shiba Inu is one of them. You might want to take a look at that, but make sure you do your own research before you invest in anything. Check the roadmap, look at the vision, the mission, look at the people against it, and see if they've been following what they say. That is very important. If they are not following what they say, please stay out of that project. And we can see GBP JPY is trending. Probably there's a news in the forex zone. XRC20 is trending. We have stock market news, new order, we have Lana, Theta, and all of that. CBDC, that is the central bank digital currency that all these countries want to be, bringing into the space of crypto. And that's why we've been having so much to talk about Theta and all of that. We pray nothing happens to the USDT company, because if anything should happen, you and I might be losing our money. So that's what is trending on Twitter. If you've not subscribed to our channels, you might want to follow us on Thread, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Right now, what we're not going to talk about, we're going to look at this chart and see what is going on. If you remember the last video I dropped, I told you don't get into the trade except this candle is green, because the moment it's red, that means we're having a reversal. And you can see the market come right down to 41,300 where I predicted, and now we are in the buying zone. But at the same time, so much spikes has been going on in the market right now, and I'm still going to come back to this part where we're going to discuss about it together. But before we move on, let's check what the market cap is up to. We can see the market cap is sitting at 1,763,586,766,097 US dollars. And also on the sister side, it's almost the same thing. When you go to the cryptocurrency market cap, you can see it's above 1 trillion, and we cannot agree that both of them, they're kind of the same. So now let's check what is really happening. What are the major currencies right here? We see how the top 10 still remain: BTC, ETF, Theta, BNB. Solana flipped XRP, and since then Solana has been holding on to that position number 5, XRP at number 6, USDC at number 7, Lido Stake at number 8, and we have Cardano at number 9, Avalanche at number 10. And when we talk about meme coin, Dogecoin is still leading. We have Shiba Inu at number 18, from all the way from number 10 down to number 18. I think if you really want to invest in Shiba Inu, this is the right time to bag some and put in your portfolio in case you feel like it's going to go up, but a lot of people are speculating that we're gonna have new meme coins that will come out this bull run, and we see our what's called we have Pepe and all of them like that. You might just want to check out, but make sure you do your own research before you invest in any of this project. But you might just want to pick one or two and just do dollar cost averaging, or just buy what you want to and leave in your portfolio as a spot trader. So that's what is going on, and we can see the trending coin right now is Economy, Snake, and Jai, and the large gainer remain Nada Protocol token, Santos FC fan token, and Toshi. And let's go to the other sister side. We can see recently added at this one, but top community account, we can see Crypto, that you might want to follow, the Gen Ape trader and all of that. This is if you want to follow on the what's it called, on the how am I going to call it, on the social media and all of that. But the top 10 right here still remain the same. Bitcoin as number 1, Ethereum number 2, Theta number 3, BNB, Solana, XRP, USDC, Cardano, Avalanche, and Doge coin. So you guys need to just see that they're almost the same thing with the sister sites over there. So right now, let's go to what is going on in the market today. What are we expecting? We're expecting some news out of the economic calendar today. Around 1:30 GMT, we're going to be seeing US core retail sales news is going to be dropping, and we're going to be seeing industrial production also, and ECB President is going to speak regarding how the euro economy is going. So you might want to look at all these things to know where your fundamental and everything is. And the reason why GBP is trending is because we have the CPI that just dropped, and that's why we saw it that it was trending right there. CPI year to year for GBP dropped at 4%, better than expected. You see, if you click on it now, it's going to show you is what when actual is greater than forecast is good for the currency, and you can see the actual is greater than the forecast. So definitely the currency is going to do well, and a lot of people will be rushing to buy GBP right now. So before we move to the chart analysis and diving into what we're seeing on the screen right now, let's go and check one or two news to know what is going on. But if you've not subscribed to the channel, please and please support your boy. Subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can get all the juicy content I'll be dropping on this great platform. I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazeem, aka KC the Great. So right now, let's go to the news. I always kind of bring a bit of the news so you know what has been going on in the crypto world. And right here now, we see that Bitcoin ETFs have traded 10 billion since launch. And when I say traded 10 billion, don't get it wrong. 10 billion doesn't mean total 10 billion is what has come into you. What I mean traded is both buy and selling, the volume that has come into the market. You understand? Both buy and sell. And they said Bitcoin owed 34.5K, owed 34.5 BTC. Then as a phantom cut staking requirement by 90% in bid to bolster security. I think Solana is just going to do extremely well in this bull run. So I might be buying more Solanas to put in my portfolio, because it's not financial advice anyway. Do your own research before you do anything. This video is just for educational purpose and entertainment, not financial advice. Please, you need to know that. So now, phantom cut staking requirement by 90%. So that means this is going to make sure, or it's going to create a lot of stakers to stake more, and that is definitely going to skyrocket the price of all the assets on the network. You understand? And I believe that is going to help Solana, since Solana is using phantom. So I believe I'm going to add a little bit to my this. And now we can see crypto loans surpass RWA as main revenue driver for MakerDAO, that's DAO. Also, another good news I want to share with you here is BRC20 token trading volume skyrocket 10x. Skyrocket 10x since November. We talk about all these ordinals, Pepe, all those things. They are BRC20 tokens, and they've been doing so fine. Do your own research before you jump onto anything. But another great news I want to show you is Theta disappoint over UN report alleging USDT's involvement in illicit activities. You know, they've been bashing Theta on and here and there, and I'm scared one day we're not going to have Theta just collapse like Luna or like any other what will I call it, stable coins. You understand, because all these countries, they are trying to create their own stable coins so they can force us to be using it. So please make sure you put only the money you are using to trade in all these exchanges or whatever. Make sure all your other assets, you put them in your coin, or you put them in, or you spread your account all different stable coins, so you don't have it in one. In case there's any disappointment in one, you still have your asset floating with others. Now we have the Bitcoin bull run is just the beginning, but 2024 will be choppy. You understand? So we need to, and you see, is Solana about to explode above 100? I think so. I think Solana is going to do that with everything we are seeing. ETH still bullish despite drops to 2005. Yes, still bullish, still bullish. Bitcoin to drop to 38k remain as a possibility, but will the bulls intervene? Even me, if you ask me, I'm still expecting Bitcoin to drop below 38k, because if you look at the chart from here, take a look at the chart from here. I want to show you why I believe it should even drop more than that. You see, when you look at the chart from here, this is what you need to do. You check and you're going to know where the market needs to drop to. We're expecting the market to drop to around, so I'm believing even 33k is possible. Between 34k thereabout, 34k to 30k, I still believe the market, there's possible we're going to see a flash crash. But the problem is you might not be able to catch it. It might just be a flash crash. It will just drop, touch it, and you see a lot of buyer buying it, because all these people that go into the market, they don't want to buy at the top. They want the market to reduce a bit so they can flock into the ETFs market and take the BTC to the all-time highs or even beyond. But we're still going to come back and analyze the chart and know what is going on. So let's check one more thing over here to see what's going on regarding the news. Bitcoin sees its first ever weekly golden cross. You understand? First ever weekly golden cross. The 50-week simple moving average of Bitcoin price has crossed above 200-week simple moving average for the first time on record. So what does that mean? Probably is going to intensify the market, but we all know that ETF is approved. A lot of volume has been coming into the space, but they're just waiting to buy it at a cheaper price. If you're holding on to your Bitcoin in spot wallet, hold it nicely, and if you're future tradings, make sure you use your risk reward and you use your stop loss so you don't get liquidated. But let's look at more news on this channel right here. We can see Bitcoin sees first ever. I've talked about that. Now Sam Bankman-Fried parent asks court to dismiss FTX lawsuit seeking to recover fund. We all know what has happened to FTX last year when they used the customers fund to be doing their own personal things or to take risks in taking margin trade and all of that, and it backfires with CZ being the black devil or the devil that really want to see them fall off. I don't know, but we can see crypto can be a coordinator layer for artificial intelligence. Coinbase SEC clash faces first major test as Judge Wei Longshot dismissal. We all know Coinbase is the custodian of most of these ETFs that will be launching, and I believe SEC just have to scrutinize them to make sure that public money or investors' money are safe with them. You understand? Sorry about that. I think there's a network issue, but that's just what I want to share about the news. Now let's go to the chart and see what is going on with the chart. We can see right now that the market is trading at around 42,767 thereabout. I think my internet is having an issue. Let me kind of restart it so we can all enjoy the chart analysis. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to restart my internet, then we can all get back to it quickly and nicely. Let me reload it. It's reloading right now. Don't worry, we're gonna get it back running. It's just the internet. It's just the internet. I think the internet is a bit slow. Okay, let's go. We're back on. So now, what are we expecting now? It's very simple. What we're expecting right here now, haven't we seen that we've completed this fall right here? Why did I call this place our buying zone? Look at it. We've completed this movement that broke above this zone, above this 45K, and now we've come to 0.78. Whenever a market move and come down there, that shows it's our buying zone. But why are we not seeing a lot of buyers flocking into the market? Because speculations or analysts are still believing the Bitcoin is still going to drop down to 38K, which even myself I believe 34K is possible. Between 34K to 30K is still possible if you don't see a buyback from this zone we are now, because this is another buying zone. You understand? If you understand what I'm saying. So what will I be looking at today? Talking about with day traders, we have this movement coming down since yesterday, but it has not given us the direction yet. Now we're having this green now. Once this candle finishes green, then we have another red coming to break it on a higher time frame. Then we have a proper direction, and we'll be looking at BTC dipping down into this zone, this 41,500, 46,500. Then we're going to be looking for buy. And why this zone is where we'll be looking to take our buy if we did not see any red coming down again, or we see our red coming down, is because we have the spike. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anytime we have spikes like this, the market must come back to 0.78 Fibonacci to come and mitigate that zone before it will continue back. And you can see if I draw my Fibonacci, you're going to see is at 41,800. So I'm actually expecting market to dip down to 41,800. That's why I'll be looking for a buy. But you can take a short trade why the market is doing this. And that's why when you look at the market right now, all sells is what you need to be looking at this point, not buy. Look at buy signal here invalidated, another buy here invalidated, but all the sells are giving profit. So I will tell you, just hold on. Maybe New York time we're going to see a good structure, and that's why you need to stick to the channel. Subscribe to all those links down in the descriptions so you can get the content when I'm dropping in on all these WhatsApp, Telegram, and all of that, so you understand what I'm talking about. So I'll be waiting to put massive buy around this point, but I can be trailing the fall around this, and if I see any major change of direction too, I am going to change my movement to buy. So what is Bitcoin now? Is it buy? Is it sell? It's just neutral. That's the right word I'm going to use now. Bitcoin is neutral now. It's a sell, but it's not confirmed yet, because if you look at it over here, we've not seen any structure being broken. We just have a reversal that push it back. So we need to wait for a structure to break down, and by the time it's going to break, it's going to come down here. But this spike already shows us we're going to have a pullback, and that's why we saw this entry. Let me go to lower time frame. That's why we saw this entry yesterday. You see, that's why I gave us this entry, and the sell has been what has been coming down. So do you need to buy now if you're not in the market? No, wait for signal to give you the buy. Do you need to sell now? Yes, you can sell, but the market has already moved a bit. So wait, let it pull back a bit. When it pull back a bit and it creates another structure for sell, then you can get in. And how can you not miss that? Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to all the telegrams and all of that. Join the community, because I'm always dropping gems, and if market should turn around, I will always tell you there. So Bitcoin right now for me, it is neutral. It is neutral until I get a good direction. That's when I'm going to say, okay, Bitcoin is now buy back or sell back. But either the ways, we have a sell, no confirmation yet, and the buy has been invalidated. So right now we're neutral. We're just waiting the confirmation for the sell, and it's almost approaching where we need to buy back. But you see a lot of money for us to catch. If you can catch the sell down to, it's still about 1,000 plus point. And if you catch it from top, you can still keep holding to your sell until you have an invalidation of the sell. So that's what I have for you on the chart today. Let's go and check what the fear and greed looks like today, and we can see the fear and greed is at 60. You know, it was an extreme fear before, extreme greed greed. Now we're still at greed, and we are moving down back to fear, or to extreme fear. Whenever you see the market around this point, this is where you need to go in massively. But whenever you see the market around this point, you need to start taking your profit small. All right, guys, thanks for joining me for today's show. It is Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment in general. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that. Subscribe right here, like and share, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you can be getting this juicy content that I'll be dropping for you every day on the show. And please make sure you trade wisely. Use your risk reward. Make sure you learn how to trade before you start trading. Make sure you understand a lot of things before you start trading, because trading can be cruel. And this is not financial advice by any way. It's just for education and entertainment purposes. All right, until I catch you tomorrow on another wonderful episode of this great show, I still remain myself, Ahmed Oladimeji Kazim, aka KC the Great, and his peace from here.